Hello guys, good morning. Let's see what is the pre-market analysis. Morning Sarma sir, good morning. And the analysis here is I'm expecting Bank Nifty and Nifty to stay sideways. The trick here is Nifty is in downtrend. Nifty is in, just a moment. Yeah, Nifty is in downtrend and Bank Nifty is in uptrend. This is a tricky day. And see, from the CPR, Nifty is rejecting. This demand zone is taking support here. So what is our plan today? The plan here is, am I audible? Please tell me. The plan here is this. Either Bank Nifty should go to a selling zone or Nifty should come to buying zone. That means we have to be bullish in Bank Nifty, right? Because the analysis says that this is in uptrend and we should be, as we are trend following traders, we should be in such, just a moment. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sharma sir. Thank you. Actually, what I have to clarify this to you who is watching this. Whenever both the indices are in different trends, they should come to on one way. In the sense, the meaning here is because this is downtrend, right? We have to be bearish in the market. So see here, the price in Bank Nifty stays below the CPR, which is a bearish zone, right? This is a bearish zone because the price stays below the CPR. But in order to take the trade, what we should do is we should look for is it should reject from a resistance. See, this is a candle which is not rejecting from anywhere. Okay, there is no rejection here in Bank Nifty, so there is no trade. Good morning, Anwar. Good morning. So the our duty is this. Our duty is this to stay calm and patient until the setup forms in Nifty or Bank Nifty. Suppose the price goes still here, somewhere here, okay? Goes still here. At the same time, if Bank Nifty is also rejecting here, Bank Nifty is also having rejecting here, then we can take the trade in Nifty. Okay. The other scenario is here. If at all the price stays above the CPR at some point of time, and here in Bank Nifty, it is also above the CPR, taking support at near the CPR or the S1, then we can take the trade. Until or unless we stay calm in the market. See, I'll explain what exactly happening here in Nifty. This is the demand zone. Okay, this is the demand zone. Actually, the trend is downtrend. Traders want to push the price down because of the downtrend. Here, this demand zone is taking support here. Demand zone in the sense, earlier there are some buyers present over here. They push the price from here till here, and here there is a fight between buyers and sellers. This is what exactly happening here. You can see here, this is the demand zone, right? Once price comes here like this, from here till here there is a big fall. Okay, and in this candle the buyers took control, but these traders are pushing the price down. There is a fight between them. Finally the buyers won the game, and it took support at the demand zone, back to back green candles. This is how you should do the analysis. Today is Nifty's expiry. Actually, what option sellers do is they wait for the price to retrace something like here. Okay, this is what actually option sellers do on this day. If they are using this CPR pivot points and they see the risk reward, they place their SL here. Okay, according to their risk reward, they place their SL here and they wait throughout the day. If the price stays below this area, okay, by the end of the day they will make money. If it is going in their way, they can make money. Sometimes without volatility, if it goes against them, also they make money due to the theta decay. But we should not take this for granted. You should understand this. Whatever we do in the market, we should not take anything for granted. We should do our analysis with 100% attention, take the trade and observe the markets very clearly. Read the candles candle by candle. Okay. Okay, Piyush, let's have a profitable day. But now I'm not taking the trades as I said. It takes some time to fill my bank account, Demat account with my money. That's why I'm doing this live. And by the way, I'm not here to give you any tips. I'm just giving the knowledge anybody wants about the chart trading. That's it. Once you learn all these things, you will be able to do your own analysis. No need of me or other person. Just you can do everything by yourself. I do I do see the round levels, round figure levels, but with the help of CPR pivot points. For example, see here 47,100. Okay. If at all I have entered here, I should definitely place my stop loss above this round figure. You should do it because most of the time what happens, if you enter here, like this is an example, right? If you enter here, this is the round figure, right? 47,100 around. When the round figures price comes to the round figures, there is so much of volatility sometime. Then what happens due to that volatility? If you don't give some buffer, the stop loss, for example, you had to place your stop loss somewhere here. it's okay. It's really nice to have it. Sometimes if you place your stop loss above this area, it in the volatility it comes and triggers your stop loss and goes in your direction. So whenever there are round figures, you should give some more buffer. I have observed this many times. Uh, One day I took a trade on Virgin CPR. Do you know anybody about Virgin CPR? Please tell me in the chat box. Do you know about Virgin CPR? Okay. If you don't know, I'm here to tell you. Virgin CPR is something like this. This is the CPR, right? Throughout the day, if the price is not inside the CPR, okay, see, this is the CPR, the price pierced this CPR are inside the CPR, right? So if it doesn't tested on that particular day, the next day, this is going to be a virgin CPR. I will show you. See here, a small candle inside here. Okay, this can be a partial virgin CPR. So we have to mark this. Okay, this is the partial virgin CPR, which is so powerful. One day, what happened? What happened is, okay, I took a trade something like this. I was bearish on that day. I placed my stop loss. I placed my stop loss somewhere here. I placed my stop loss somewhere here. But what happened? Like this, it came till here and again goes back and it triggered my stop loss, went back in my direction. I really don't understand why this has happened. Then later on, I found out that the 47,000, this is the round figure levels. These are so important. When you see a round figure level, either you should place your stop loss above that level or you should wait for the price to retrace here, somewhere here, so that you can give more stop loss points. Okay, this is what happened on that day. Now see high probability trade location. From high probability trade location, it is falling like this. But this is a big stop loss. This is a big stop loss. You have to place your stop loss above, at least above this candle when you enter. But in my view, this is a big stop loss. So what will I do? I will wait for the retracement. Yesterday I got a mail from Great Kill. I don't know who he is. He's asking, he wants to start stock market day trading. What should I do? So, anybody who wants to start they first have to learn a indicator like CPR, Camarilla pivot points, or money zone, RSI, something like that. Uh, then, if they don't like these indicators, they can learn the strategies like straddles, strangles, iron condor, butterfly, like that. Those are non-directional trading strategies. Once they choose what to learn, for example, they like CPR pivot points or they understand CPR pivot points, they can learn it. Otherwise, if they are comfortable with straddles and strangles, they can learn it. Once they learn the concepts, then they have to know about the candlesticks also. Vice versa, first candlesticks or any indicator. Then they should learn about important supports and resistances like supply and demand zones. Okay, this is the step-by-step process. Once they learn about these things, they should backtest the system. Then they have to forward test. I know many of you heard about backtesting. The uh, the meaning for forward testing is when you learn the concept of CPR pivot points, you see whether it is working out in the real market today onwards. Okay, for example, this is the high probability trade location here. See how the price is taking resistance at this level. That means this system is working. So this is called forward testing. Okay, this is called forward testing. If anybody who is having high risk appetite, in the sense, the meaning here is if anybody is having 1:1 risk reward attitude, some traders trade with 1:1 risk reward. So they enter the trade at this point. At this point, they place their stop losses here or here. Okay, they aim for 1:1 risk reward itself. If anybody like that, they could take the trades, but I was not like that. According to my analysis, to my view, what happened when I took the trade here, it comes near my stop loss, triggers my stop loss, and goes into my direction. So I have made a decision that if at all I am getting good risk reward, then I am going to enter the markets. Yeah, Sharma sir, I have sent my number to the email. Just check it out. Here, see. If the candle closes above this line, above this blue zone, and this S1, there is going to be a bullish move in Bank Nifty. Just like I have drawn here. Okay, just like I have drawn here, it may go till CPR and reverses. See, let's see what happens. It should close in green both in Nifty, Bank Nifty at this is the gap border, by the way. If you don't know this is the gap border, and it will definitely go, I mean, I should not use the word definitely. It has the probability to go till CPR in Bank Nifty especially. Why? Anybody can answer why? I'm expecting an answer for this. Who is having? I'm asking you, Piyush. I know you are having some good knowledge. Could you please tell me why I am telling about Bank Nifty that it will go from here till here? There is a chance. Okay, if you don't know, I will tell you. The reason here is this. What I have told you, my brain is wandering somewhere. That's why I'm not so clearly, I'm not able to explain clearly. Just give me a moment. I will explain it very clearly. price. See, Sharma sir is saying below CPR. No, listen this carefully. When I started this live, I have told you Nifty is in downtrend, Bank Nifty is in uptrend, right? So this is the high probability trade location which we mark in the pre-market analysis. If a green candle is forming in the uptrend at high probability trade location, at the same time, here is we are having a support, good support of the gap border. So we will enter in the index of uptrend. Here the uptrend index is what? Tell me. Here the uptrend index is what? Bank Nifty or Nifty? You see these green lines, this is the uptrend index. So we will enter here. Okay. Both the indices should close the candles in green. So then there is a probability in Bank Nifty to move in bullish way. Yes. Stuff uh, should close in green with less rejection. Here we are facing some rejections. If it is less rejection, there is a probability to move the price in upward direction from here till here. Nifty is showing some rejection. Here is the rejection. Let's see what will happen. Now I would like to see what is SGX Nifty is doing now. SGX Nifty is like this. This is neutral SGX Nifty. So there are chances for the price suddenly 60 point minus 60 points minus. Let's see. Okay. Again it is neutral. Let's see what is happening here. So it wants to move up. If at all I am trading today, I would have taken the trade at this candle, placing my stop loss below. And I am going to take the profits 1:2 risk reward profits. It is moving in our direction. Yes, yes, it is moving. Oh my God, I would have made some good profits today. Uh, I have missed this opportunity. But you have to be really attentive while in the trade. Okay. Rejecting from the 20 EMA here. Rejecting from the 20 EMA. Let's see what will happen. Here in Nifty also there is a rejection. Okay, it is moving in our direction. Both the indices are moving in our direction. Is going to be a fight, some fight here. Why? Because this here, the 20 EMA is here. In Nifty, if it closes above 20 EMA, there are chances to move till CPR in Bank Nifty. Okay, such a good green candle. Let me clear all this. Is rejecting. Here it is. It has closed below the 20 EMA. If it closes above this 20 EMA in Nifty, there is going to be a move till here. Otherwise, there are chances to the price to fall down. This is the high probability trade location with the gap border support here. This leads the price in a bullish move. Those who are here in this live from the start, what do you think of it? Am I a person who is having some supernatural powers? No. I have the concept of technical analysis. With that, I have some experience. That's it. This is how you have to be there in the market. Okay? Even me or any other professional profitable trader don't know whether it triggers your stop loss and reaches to your target. Your duty here is do the pre-market analysis, have the experience, previous experience in your mind, and analyze the charts minute by 5 minute in the case of 5 minute candles. Okay, it is going somewhere here. If this goes till here and Bank Nifty is not moved till here, then we have to exit the market. The reason here is, no, Piyush, this is not supernatural power. This is the experience I have. Okay. Whatever I say, if it is market is accepting, that is not my goodness or something like that. If it is not accepting also, that is not mine. The Almighty here is the market. Okay. When we really pray to the market, we respect the market. When it is against us, it will show some mercy on us. If it is against us and we are keep on doing the revenge trades, then market will not show mercy on us. Okay. Now we have to take our profits. Why? Because it is resulting here. The overall market is something like negative to neutral. So there are chances to the price to fall in Bank Nifty. Let's see. But whenever we enter the trade, we should take at least 1:2 risk reward. Otherwise, we could not survive in this trade. Okay, we should have at least 1:2 risk reward. What is our risk here? See, we end right after entering here, you place your stop loss somewhere here. This is a big stop loss in my view, very big stop loss. So I would have position sized this trade. Okay, if I am trading with 10 lots, if I am trading with 10 lots, I would go for 5 lots on this trade because the stop loss is very high. I usually take the stop loss of 40 points, more or less, slightly more or less 40 points. Okay, but this is, what is this? 77, around 80 points, double. So I would have decreased my position sizing here. So I'm going to be with 5 lots. Even it is against me, my loss is in control. Okay, my loss is definitely in control. Okay. Somewhere here. It should be your risk. This is your reward. Okay. Just how many points more we want? It should go here to take the profits. By the way, this is called zero hero trade. Okay. This is called zero hero trade. When you heard this word in the YouTube very well, what is zero hero trade? Either it is zero or hero. Option buyers do this trade as per CPR pivot points. And if you see here, they place their stop loss below this area. They will wait for the price to give them their profits, or they will leave the premium. Okay, they will leave the premium. They will wait in the market with this zero hero trade. Usually this trade is like this. When this is happening, sometimes, not every time, sometimes back to back green candles like this, back to back green candles from here till the R1. This is called zero hero trade. From here till here, there is going to be back to back green candles. Okay, if they won on that day, they would have made some good amount. This is called zero hero trade. But I suggest anybody to take their profits at 1:2 risk reward, because the bank Nifty is in uptrend, Nifty is in downtrend. At any point of time, it could reset from here below the CPR. Because if I am a option seller today, I will wait for the price to move till here. From here till here, I will wait. I place my stop loss here and I see, and my expectation is sideways or it resets like this. Okay, this is my view. Option sellers will not let the price to move above the CPR today in Nifty. Okay, because the reason here is they want the price to stay. See how is it moving downwards. This is the 20 EMA volatility. Okay, this is the 20 EMA volatility. That's why when 20 EMA is in our side, we can make money. If it is acting against us, against our position, the stop losses triggering is very high, very, very high. Nifty is moving downwards. Here in the previous day low, which is a minor demand zone, the price wants to move up. They want the price to move upwards. Here a small price gap is here. Otherwise 1:2 risk reward in this trade. If it is moving upwards only, it will reach its target. What I do exactly in this situation is, I will come with, I will be exiting at this point, actually exiting at this point. Why? Because I know that if there is any rejection from this area, that would affect Bank Nifty. Okay, it is trying to move up. The EMA is also sloping. If you observe, the 20 EMA is rejecting the price, Okay, here also it has rejected the price. That's why when the price comes to 20 EMA, there is going to be high volatility in the market. Now Nifty is going to fall down because Bank Nifty already pierced its support. both the indices, let me take this off. Both the indices rejecting the price from the 20 EMA. You can see here, this is the rejection from the 20 EMA. This is also rejection from 20 EMA. So now Nifty is in bearish mode, completely in bearish mode. Very nice. Option sellers already would have made their profits in Nifty. Okay. See, when the price closes below previous day low and the S1 is an indication for the price to move from here to the next pivot. Okay, once it crosses this, there are chances to the price to come from here till the next pivot. The target is this. Okay, in between there is a Burton CPR, but today is a bearish to neutral day, so it will reach this pivot. And be cautious that this is the daily time frame 20 EMA, which is the black line. At some point of time from here, the price will reach till here. Sometimes what happens, it will go till here. Okay, why? Because there is going to be a discount. They will place their stop losses above here. They don't let the price to move upwards, and they wait for the price to move to the next pivot. See this pivot, how it is taking support exactly at the pivot. This is the power of pivot points. You're welcome, Piyush. You're welcome. In who are watching this live in your trading career, one most important thing is stop loss. Okay, right after you enter your trade, first place your stop loss. If anything goes wrong, then you will survive in the market. Okay, first you need to survive, next break even, then next profits, after that profit maximization. This is the right path. Most traders enter the market with a view of making big money from the markets. They don't know the actual process. They just, for example, they just want to be Allu Arjun, who is Pushpa hero. They just want to be Allu Arjun. They want to go to the movie cinema industry and they want to be like Allu Arjun. They don't know how much he has worked hard through the years. Through the years, he's been working hard to achieve that position. Okay, he is in a position of profit maximization. His first movie is name is called Gangotri. In that movie, there are so many negative comments to him. Okay, nobody thought that Allu Arjun will make Pushpa like that big blockbuster hit. But he did it with conviction, with consistency, he did it. Now he is in the mode of profit maximization. Like that, any trader has to flow from these steps. Okay, first, any trader will face the losses, then they learn. Okay, then again they apply it in the market. Again, losses, then break even, then small profits. After that, they are going to make enough money for them. Hope you guys understand this. Congratulations, Piyush. 22,100 put. Let me check. Captured 53 points in 22,100 put in Nifty. Entered 950 candle, was crossing low. Okay, 950 candle. Let me see. What is 950 candle? Okay, at this candle you have entered. Where did you place your stop loss? Above the candle? Above the entry candle? Very nice of you, Piyush. Very nice of you. Congratulations for the profit. By the way, how many lots you are trading? If it is okay for you, then only say. Otherwise, no problem. The bank Nifty is taking support here. That is the reason why Nifty also wants to move up. 5 to 10 lots depending on the stop loss probability of trades. Okay, you are an option buyer and you are trading with 5 to 10 lots. Very nice. Very nice. And the 50 points is in spot chart, right? Maybe here you would have entered the markets 22,000, 22,000 to, okay, somewhere here you have exited, somewhere here. Okay, 1:2 risk reward around. Very nice. Very nice of you. But there is a probability to reach the price till this line. As you are a option buyer, this is the good decision, because if you stay in the market so longer, theta decay will affect you. But I was still bearish in Nifty from here till here. Okay, at some point of time in the day, it will reach this area. If you are an option seller, only you have to stay in the markets for long times. Otherwise, just like Piyush, enter at near the 20 EMA, take some good points, and just exit the market. What else can be discussed in this live? Okay. Piyush is saying that I entered it when 950 candle was crossing low of 945. Oh, okay, I understood. Your entry is here. Awesome. Your entry is here. Okay. Target was pivot in Nifty. Okay. Very nice. Whatever it may be you're doing, just maintain your stop loss so that you will have time to analyze. Okay. If it is wrong, your stop loss triggers, that's it. It's gone and you have the experience. If you don't put your stop loss, that would make you some loss, big loss for you. Now it's 10:15. Let's mark the initial balance high and low. The initial balance high. Mansa is saying sound not coming. Is it true? Please tell me the other members. Am I audible? Mansa is saying sound not coming. Yeah, Mansa, everything is okay here. Please check your sound. Please check your sound, Mansa. Yes, Mansa, is it okay for you? Please check your connections. Check your volume. Very good, Piyush. That's the right approach. You have made your day, I mean your profits, and you can leave the market. That's the right approach. I like the persons like you who has learned the concept and implementing the concept in the market. After you are having good profits, you are exiting the market. This is the right approach. When you stay in the market after your profits with greediness, what happens? Sometimes you go with big lot sizes. You position size yourself higher because of the uh, earlier profits. So what happens? There may be chance to lose the profits also. Whenever you are making some good money, your target money, just leave the terminal. Manasa, is it audible to you? If so, please tell me in the chat box. And I welcome you in to this live session. Why? Because you're the first person to come live, a first woman to come live like this in my live session. I appreciate you for your decision to know about stock market day trading. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for coming. Slowly, it will reach this pivot to this pivot. There are higher chances. Okay. In between, there is obstacle of virgin CPR. But I felt like today is the first day of the downtrend day, right? There are chances to the price to move the next pivot. Okay. Now, is there anything to discuss with you? Any problems you are facing? I'm writing down all your problems. Yeah, right, Subramanian Garu. Feb 16th Virgin CPR is acting. You're right, absolutely right. Yeah, I'm writing your problems and I will make a video on that problems, how to get out of that mentality, psychology, something like that. The for first problem traders are facing, especially new traders are facing is fear, greed, not able to accept the drawdowns. These are the three main things facing problems. So I would like to come up with a solution for that. Stay tuned to my channel. Anytime I will post a video about fear, greed, and acceptance of the losses. From here till here. is no support in between this candle and the next pivot. For that reason, there is a chance to move the price still here. Until Bank Nifty, it is below this pivot, S2 pivot, there are higher chances to the price to move to this area. In this day, at some point of time, it will reach this pivot. There is a possibility for that. See how the price is moving downwards from 20 EM. That's why I always say that 20 EMA, trading with 20 EMA is like trading with institutional investors. When they want to put money from the in the markets, this is one of the way they do. This is saying that if God closes a window, He will open a door for you. This is true in case of stock market day trading. When you are losing the money that day, tomorrow you are going to have some bigger opportunities. When you are revenge trading for that, what happens? Your capital will reduce day by day. Revenge trading is very harmful. There is another trading day for you so that you can make money from the market. Okay? This is what attitude you have. You have to have. If today is a loss, okay, just learn a lesson from that. Tomorrow, please don't repeat that same mistake. Okay, day by day, month by month, you will have the resistance in yourself that not doing the same mistakes every day. So you're moving towards the right things to do in the market. If it closes above this candle closes above the pivot, this is going to have some good bounce back, just like B bounce back. Because see, listen to me, this is a good example. This is the Virgin CPR, right? If it closes, Bank Nifty closes above this support, what happens? This is in uptrend. You have to remember this. So traders will enter the market and this leads Nifty to move upwards. Why? Because this is the initial balance low. This is the initial balance low along with support from the Virgin CPR. Okay. If it closes above this candle, there is going to be a good movement. It should close above this pivot. No, it hasn't closed above this. This is the initial balance low taking support from Virgin CPR. This is a rejection from this level. So there is a rejection from this level. Yesterday I have talked about the HSRCM. Anybody recall that HSRCM? HSRCM. HSRCM will help you to reduce stress. Okay? Stress and unwanted things from your life. For example, H is, yeah, Sharma sir has remembered about this. For those who don't know about this, I'm going to give some information about this. Why? Because whenever I do anything in my life, I ask myself questions about HSRCN. For example, I'm doing this live, right? I'm doing this live. Why I'm doing this? One thing is I can give knowledge to the subscribers. The second one here is I can get more knowledge by explaining you. Okay, whenever I am explaining something to you, I will not say anything and everything comes to my mind. I will analyze the charts really clearly and then I will tell it to you. So this is a benefit for me. Whatever I am doing right now is a benefit for me to improve my career in professional day trading. Okay. So when I am doing this, I ask myself, is it good to do? Is it hurting anybody? Is it giving me fulfillment in my life? Okay. The work comes under my career path. Why? Because if you like this content, what will you do? You will tell to your friends or your trading community members, right? Or some new person will come to this live and they like my content, they will watch my videos. Okay. Likewise, ask yourself, whatever you do in your life, is it under health, spirituality, relationships, career, money? Okay. For example, if you are watching TV all day long, sitting there eating some junk stuff, what happens? Is it good to your health? No. Watching hours and hours of YouTube videos is good for health? No. So whenever you question yourself and the answer is no, immediately you have to stop that particular action or that particular habit. Okay. Now the second one, spirituality. Whatever may be your religion, every day when you wake up and do your regular chores, have bath and pray to your God. Whatever, whoever it may be, Hindu, Christian or any Muslim, Buddhism, something like that, anyone, just go to your puja room or just pray to the God so that you will get some divine energy from the God or the supernatural power. There is a supernatural power in behind us. I'm sorry, above us, right? That supernatural power is making all these things. When you pray to that supernatural power, in that prayer there is a power. Why? Because I will scientifically say this. When you pray, what will you say? I want this. I want my children to fulfill their dreams. I want myself to achieve this. This is a form of affirmation. The prayer is a form of affirmation. Okay, whenever you do every day praying, it's a kind of affirmating yourself to the God. So when you affirmate with the God, what will you do when you get out of that puja room? What will you do? You go there and you pick the right ones. You don't go here and there just chit-chatting like that. You pick the right ones for your career, for your relationship, for your health. Okay. The third one is the relationship. People who you associate with shows a greater impact on you and your career, your personal life, your professional life. Those who are having negative thoughts are the toxic people who always don't achieve anything. They just sit there chit chatting, gossiping, some nonsense, something like that. That kind of relationship, you have to stay away from them. Okay, this is a life that has given to you for some purpose, or you should do something to your children and your spouse. You have to utilize your time very wisely. Please avoid the time suckers in your life or any other nonsense doing stuff people in your life. Just declutter them from your life. Ask yourself, this person is doing any good to me? He is having good habits or not? He or she is having good habits or not? Just try to eliminate them from your life. I'm not saying tell them rudely about this. No, this is for you and them, for your growth you're doing. Just politely stay away from them. The fourth one is the career. Okay. if you are watching this video, you're getting some value for your future self. That means, what I mean here is, when you're learning these concepts, what will happen? If you crack this code, this will impact your family in the form of financials. If you are making money, those money goes to your family, your family's luxuries and your family's needs, right? So you have to do these sort of things, not like just going somewhere, watching some stuff in the YouTube, not doing anything. If you learn something, you have to implement it. Otherwise, even though you learned it, it just like you haven't learned it. Okay, once you learn it, you have to add to your life. Okay, for example, I told you that whenever you enter the markets, you have to enter the market after the close of the candle. Okay, when you understand why I'm saying this, for example, at the opening, this 5 minute candle could not look like this. At first, it may be bullish like this, but by the end of the 5 minute, it becomes bearish. Out of FOMO, if you enter in this candle, what happens? So much money you will lost. So what you have to do, once you learn anything, just include it in your trading or in your life. Okay, the last one is money. Am I spending my hard-earned money to something that is not useful for me and my family? Every time you have to question yourself. Okay, you have to do it. Whatever you do in your life, if you are sleeping for until 8 o'clock in the morning, is it useful for you and your family? No, definitely no. When you wake up early in the morning, what happens? Your children will see that you are a disciplined person. You are waking up in the morning and doing all your works. You are such a good gentleman. This is the thought they are having in their mind. Okay. Likewise, when they see you like that, what will they do when they grow up? They subconsciously have your impact in their minds. So whenever you are spending money, ask yourself, is it useful for me or my family? If you are spending this money uselessly, your child will see you and do the same thing. Children will not listen to your words. Children will see your actions and they implement it. Okay, they don't listen to you. If you say them, don't spend this money on that toy, don't do this, don't do that, they will not listen to you. They just act like listening to you. What they actually observe is your actions. Okay, if your actions are right, they will subconsciously download the actions from you. So ask yourself, if you are spending some thousands of rupees for just one Sunday dinner or lunch, is it okay for you to spend that? Why? Because the oils they are using are, we don't know. The process of making, you don't know. What is the, okay, you don't know anything about it, but you're spending thousands of rupees on that day. Okay, so you should eliminate all these things. This may be boring, I think so, but I literally live these: health, spirituality, relationship, career, and money. Okay, this may not give you the next day results, but for life you will get results. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Maybe I have bored you. Okay, it took support at the initial balance low with the Virgin CPR. If it closes above this area, above this pivot, there is going to be some movement. But on this day, my expectation is the price will reach this pivot. It's a quiet day. What shall I do now? Now let's go to our trading journal. You may have find some ideas for about maintaining the trading journal. Okay. Okay, I haven't analyzed the previous trading journal today. Let's go here and see the trading journal. Okay. On this day, gap up opening. The reason here is Fed interest rate unchanged. Whenever there is Fed interest rate change, there is going to be an impact in the market. Either it is in upside or downside. The impact is really huge. Okay. So the Fed interest rate unchanged on that day. Okay. On 1st November evening, US stocks rallied and closed higher. Positive sign for global markets. So my expectation here is the uptrend, trending and bullish on that day with this event unchanged. Overall, the market sentiment is positive in my way. Let's see what will happen. See, it has closed at the R1, okay, at above the R1, slightly gap up, closes near the first 5-minute candle closes near R1 and it wants to move up. There is no movement in the market. There is no movement in the market. It is just a sideways day. Okay. The analysis helps you to stay in the right side. We cannot control the movement of the market, right? When we want to stay at the R1, what happens when you stay here, placing your stop loss below here, throughout the day you can stay in the market. If you are an option seller on that day, you are going to get theta decay advantage. See how it is taking support at R2. Okay, this is how analysis is important in trading. If you don't know the trend, on which side you will take the trade. Tell me on which side. This candle shows the bearishness. These candles shows the bullishness, bearishness, bullishness. You don't know on what side you have to be there. But with the CPR system, you will understand on what side you have to be there in the market to get the extra advantage on your side. Those who don't know about all these things will enter the market with random trades. But you learned a system, you know that you have to be bullish in the market according to the CPR system, and you stay, you will take the trade with bullish view, not with bearish view. Okay. Here ATST concept is very effective. So when you do that, what happens once you recall all these movements, you will get good advantage. Okay. Now I systematically do all these things. All these things I'll do systematically so that I will not miss any single thing. Earlier I don't use this template. What happens? Sometimes I will miss the virgin CPR, sometimes turning point, sometimes the other things. Okay. So this is how I write any new lessons. See, at this point of time, I'm writing the journal. I am a option buyer on that day. On Friday also, there is theta decay. Friday also, there is a theta decay in Nifty. So I have understood that theta decay is taking my premium away because most of the time the indices are staying sideways, right? So then I shifted option buying to option selling that time. It's on 6th November 2020. Okay. On this particular day, it has opened gap up. Okay. It has opened gap up. And when you, how many of you watched the video of gap up strategy? Please tell me in the chat box. Gap up strategy. If you see that strategy, whenever there is a gap up, you have to stay at the R1. Okay. So this is another example. It is a gap up opening, a bearish day, and it is taking support at R1. Okay, gap up. You have to stay at the R1. Then there is a movement in your side. Oh, Sharma sir said that not yet. Please do watch that. Why? Because, yeah. Myself in the sense, BVS Subramanian Garu, have you watched or not? If you watched, this is another example for that. When you stay at the R1, if it is showing some bullishness, this is an indication for the bullish movement. Okay. So when I see all these things, I will recall that particular day's price action, emotions like that. Let's see what it is doing. It is staying here only. Okay, now see here. How many of you have doubt of being option buyer or seller? You have confusion about what to buy, what to sell when you are a option buyer. When you are an option seller, what to buy, what to sell. This is created by me according to my usefulness, because whenever I'm trading as option buyer, we used to buy calls, right? But in the live market, when I am changing from option buying to selling, what happens? I get confused with what to buy, what to sell. Okay, so I prepared this chart and pasted in my wall that when I am a option seller, I will, if the view is bearish, I will sell the call. Okay, if the view is bullish, I will sell the put. Okay, suddenly I have a buying opportunity. Then what I do? I see this. My view is bullish. So as a option buyer, what I have to do? I must buy the call. I must buy the put. Okay, and the stop loss is also. When you are an option seller, the stop loss, putting the stop loss is slightly different. Why? Because for a option buyer, the trigger price should be greater than the stop loss, actual stop loss. For option selling, trigger price should be less than the stop loss. You can see the change here. In the fast moving market, I should not think all these minute things. So I have created a table, small simple table for me to act upon the markets really fast. So global indices are in red. Okay, but at that day I don't find any reason for the negative thing. So it is red, it is showing some bullishness here. Okay. See, this is the high probability trade location I have marked on that particular day. From this day, on that day, there is a bullish candle here. Then there is a follow through. Hope you understand how powerful these high probability trade locations. Now, if you haven't watched the gap up strategy or you have watched it, please watch it again. Please watch it again. Why? Because it is really a very useful strategy in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So I would like to share this. Please watch this.
In fact, you can attract anything that you want. Better job, better health, better relationship, and
Okay, watch this and you will get some good insight.
and for the past 25
Now, where we have to stay? We have to stay at the R1. Okay? So
Middle class trap. Right now I'm in Bangalore and I want you to look at that building right now.
deep into the video and discuss about these three things in this video. What is gap up opening? How to trade gap up opening? Practical ways to reduce emotional trading. By the way, this is one of the strategy that is in my trading course. Okay. With gap up strategy. I'm taking this gap up strategy to explain how to reduce emotional trading. By the end of this video, you're going to know about how to deal with your emotions during the live market. What are the practical ways you should include in your trading to reduce emotional trading in your trading career? Now let's get into the video, and I want to know about you who are watching this video. What is gap up? I'm asking you that what is gap up? Just think a bit of time and say to yourself, this is gap up. So I know that you're going to have some knowledge about this because you're watching this video when you are having some experience. So in my view, the practical view, what is gap up? When the opening price is higher than the highest price of the previous day. I know it may feels like very confusing for you, but I'm here to simplify the concepts for you. So in my words, what is gap up? Let me explain this with an example for you. So see here, this is the chart of 15th Feb 2024. So see here, this is the 9:15 candle. If you see here, this is a naked chart which is not having any indicators. When you are new to stock market also, you can know what is gap up or not. So if you see here, this is the entire day's price action. Now, how to know whether the next day is a gap up or not? This is our question here. Now, see here. What you have to do is, if you will mark this day's low and day's high. For example, tomorrow you have to do your trading, right? You have to do the trading. So what you should do is you have to mark the previous days or the prior days low and high like this with a mark. Okay. When you do this, what is the next step? The next step here is when it is marking like this. This is the high of the previous day. This is the low of the previous day. So now when the price is opening somewhere here above this range, this is called gap up opening. Okay, this is the prior day's range. Now let's go back and see what I have told you. When the price opening is higher than the highest price of the previous day, higher than the highest price of previous day. The highest price of previous day is day is this. This is the high of previous day. When it is opening higher than this high, then we call it as gap up. So this is the opening. This is the first 5-minute candle and it is above the prior day's range. Then it is called gap up. Okay. Now I would like to give you some examples for this and just ask yourself whether it is a gap up or not. Okay. See, this is the range I have marked. This is the low of the prior days. Okay. You are doing this for today. This is the low of prior days or previous day range. And this is the high of the prior days range. Now ask yourself, when such things happen, we call it gap up. That meaning if it is a gap up, how do you conclude that this is the gap up? Now let's go here. It may feel like little bit confusing, but have faith in me and this channel and I am going to explain you what is gap up very clearly. Now see here, this is the previous day's low and this is the previous day's high, and tell me if it is a gap up opening at this 9:15 candle or not. I'm going to give you 5 seconds time to analyze this. No matter if you are wrong or right or anything else, just ask yourself whether it is gap up or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You have your answer right. Now let's see whether it is the gap up or not. Yes, it's a gap up. Why? Why? Because it is above. The first 5-minute candle's opening is here. See, if you know about the candlesticks, the red candle's opening is here. Right after opening, it is falling till here, and it took some support here and it has closed here. That means this is the gap up opening. Why I am asking this in the sense, when you learn a concept or a strategy in the live market, you are going to get more number of doubts. So in this video, I would like to explain each and every problem you are going to face in the live market. For example, you may feel like whether this is a gap up opening or not. Okay, so the conclusion here is this is the gap up opening. Now tell me what is the lowest. This is the previous day's low and this is the previous day's high. Now I would like to ask you whether the next day is a gap up or not. Get ready to answer this question within few seconds. Now let's go here. Now tell me this is a gap or not. Tell me this is a gap or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What is your answer? If your answer is this is the gap, you are wrong. This is not the gap. Why? Why? Because if the gap is happening above the prior day's high or above the prior day's low, then it is called as gap. I am going to explain this with the charts, no worry. And I conclude that this is not the gap. Why? Because the first 5-minute candle is in between the prior days or the previous day's range. Now let's get deep into this concept. Now let's go to the chart. In this, I'm going to explain you how to know whether it is a gap up or not and how to trade it. Now see here. If you know about me, I'm using the CPR pivot points to take the trades. I'm good at CPR trading and I do trade CPR strategies, whether it is gap up or gap down or a flat opening. According to the situation, I trade with CPR pivot points. So let's see. Let me uncheck this and I would like to tell you whether it is a gap up or not. Gap up or not. So see here, this is the 9:15 candle, right? So on this complete day, I'm going to mark the low. Okay, and the low is here. And again, what is the high on this day? This is the high. Okay, this is the high. Now see, this is the high and low. Is this the gap up? Yes, you're right. This is the gap up. So let's go here and see another example here. Now I am going to mark the lows of previous day and the highs of the previous day, and I would like to ask you whether this is the gap up opening or not. Yes, you're right. This is the gap up opening, right? Why? Because the price opened above the prior day's range and this is the gap up. I hope you guys understand about what is gapping up. Okay, now let's go here and see the next thing. Okay, how to trade gap up opening. This is the second one. Its rules. First, you have to confirm the gap up opening. How? We have to mark the previous day's range, right? The previous day's range like this. And you'll see the first 5-minute candle above this range or not. Isn't it? So, in this case, this is the gapping up. In this case also, this is the gapping up. Now, the next rule here is this. Second, stay at the resistance R1. Why I am saying this? By watching this video, you should know what is gapping up and what you should do during the gapping up. What is the strategy you have to implement when the index is gapping up? The answer here is stay at the resistance R1. By the way, let's see what is R1 here. The complete strategies or the trading tricks, everything depends upon CPR in my view. Now, see, if you are new to the concept of CPR pivot points, CPR is having, this is the CPR pivot point system. This is the CPR. Above the CPR, this is the resistance R1, R2, R3 and R4. Similarly, we are going to have the supports S1, S2, S3 and S4. Okay. Now, in this case, it is gapping up, right? I have already confirmed that the price has gapped up and what we should do to trade the gap up. We should stay at the R1. This is the second one. Let me show you. Second, stay at the resistance R1. So, in this case, where is the R1? This is the R1. Okay, this is the R1 and let's see what is the R1. I'm asking you guys in this chart what is the R1. Okay, this is the CPR. CPR above levels are going to be R1s and CPR below levels are going to call as supports. For example, this is the CPR and below this is the support S1, S2, S3 and S4. Likewise, this is the green line is the R1, R2, R3 and R4. Now, where we have to stay? We have to stay at the R1. Okay. The second thing is here. Now, let's see where it has opened. This is the R1, right? So, the price opened below the R1. Okay. Now, in this case, in Nifty, the price opens above the R1 and we should stay at the R1, right? So, we should stay at this point. Now, you can see here, when it is taking support at this point, from this pivot to next pivot, the price has moved with back-to-back green candles. This is the power of CPR pivot points. If you have learned this system and stay consistent, stay disciplined with this system, at some point of time, you will understand how powerful it is. Now, see here. At this point, we stay at the R1 and there is back-to-back green candles to the next pivot. There are many minute factors to consider while taking the trade. But for now, you are in the learning stage of how to trade gap up strategy. And the second thing here is the first thing, whether it is gapping up or not. The second thing, you have to stay at the R1. Now let's see what is the third one we have to do. The third here is let price come to R1 and see the price action at R1. Now let's go to the charts. Where we have to stay? We have to stay at the R1 and see the price action at the R1. What is the price action here? This is the bullish price action. When it is gapping up, it is a good indication that the overall sentiment has changed. Conditions apply. That means you have to apply this knowledge along with the market sentiment. Okay, the strategy, the first one, that particular day's market sentiment is very important. If that market sentiment is bullish or it is neutral, there are higher chances to the price to bounce back from R1 to R2. If you are someone who doesn't know about CPR pivot points, you can watch my video, complete video on CPR, which is in my YouTube channel. I'm going to give the link in the description. Okay, so that you can watch it and you will understand the concept much better. Now let's see the next one.
నిద్ర రావడం లేదు అమ్మ కావాలి
జలుబు దగ్గు మనల్ని బాధిస్తున్నప్పుడు అమ్మను బాగా మిస్ అవుతాం కానీ విక్స్ వేపరబ్ మనకు అమ్మ పక్కనే ఉన్న అనుభూతిని ఇస్తుంది. విక్స్ లో ఉన్న కర్పూరం దగ్గు నుండి ఉపశమనాన్ని ఇస్తుంది. మెంథాల్ ముక్కు దిబ్బలను దూరం చేస్తుంది. ఇంకా యూకలిప్టస్ ఆయిల్ ఒళ్ళు నొప్పులు తలనొప్పితో పోరాడుతుంది. ఇక మీరు హాయిగా నిద్రపోతారు.
ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉన్నాను
నిద్రపుచ్చాను.
ఒక విక్స్ ప్రభావాలు 6
Compare the price action of Nifty and Bank Nifty. This is the fourth rule you have to follow. Compare the price action of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Why I am saying this? Because Nifty is the part of, Bank Nifty is part of Nifty. Meaning, if Nifty is having 50 stocks, in that 50 stocks, we are going to have bank stocks. That means banks like Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI Bank, Bandhan Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, something like that. All the banks in Nifty 50 is going to happen as the Bank Nifty stocks. The name for all the banks as an index is Bank Nifty. So if Nifty 50 is moving in one direction, there are higher chances to the Bank Nifty to move in that direction. Hope you understand this. If you don't understand this, please go back and listen to this, because if you want to trade exclusively in Nifty and Bank Nifty, you should understand this concept very clearly. Now, the third one here we have to do is, fourth one. Compare the price action of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. Why we need to compare the price action? Because it is moving simultaneously. If Nifty is going up, there are chances to Bank Nifty to move in the same direction. Okay. So see here, it is opening here, right? I told you that to stay at R1. So this is the R1. And this bullish candle is an indication that this is going to be bullish today. And this is the 950 candle. So you have to check what is the 950 candle is doing. See, exactly at this point, it is taking support at the 20 EMA along with the previous day high. Okay, along with the previous day high, there are higher chances to the price to move in your direction. Why? Because Bank Nifty is also taking support at this point. Okay, if at all this is a red candle, you should not take the trade. This is a big concept, but try to understand. If you are taking your trade, you should not have any immediate obstacles in your side. For example, I wanted to enter here. Is there any obstacle till the next pivot? No, right? There is no obstacle. Likewise, if you are taking trade here, till here there is no obstacle. So this is how you have to consider these minute factors. If you want to learn more about these minute factors and the CPR pivot point strategies, the complete system, you can watch my videos and you can subscribe my channel. Okay. Now, then take the trade. Okay. Then take the trade. Let's see the practical example in the charts. Then you can take the trade. The practical example here is this. This has happened on 16th February 2024. This is a repetitive pattern that occurs in the market. When you stay disciplined, stay patient and stay calm during the market hours, you can pick this sort of high probability trade setups. Not every day these setups will appear. There are days that when you take your entry here, it comes to your stop loss point and triggers your stop loss point, which we cannot avoid. Why? Because we cannot control the market. What we can control here is our position size. Now, this is a big concept, right? Now, I'm going to discuss this example a little bit deeper to reduce your emotional trading. Stay tuned to this video. Now, let's go to the mind map I have prepared. These are the 3 secrets to reduce emotional trading. Okay. Why? Because I'm taking this strategy. Because when you trade anything, when you learn anything, if you learn it with a strategy, there is a higher chances to learn it with the help of the strategy in the market. So I took the gap up opening strategy here with the CPR pivot points. Now in this video, I will discuss 3 secrets to reduce emotional trading. Emotional trading results in giving you big losses, very high emotional stress, and you will go into the depression if you don't reduce your emotional trading. All the negative things will appear in your mind if you are not aware of how to control emotional trading. Emotional trading in the sense, you don't see the particular setup, you just take the random trades, and those random trades will result in negatives or the reds. Okay, more or less you will get some profitable trades, but if you don't follow the process or the strategy or the discipline you have to have in the markets, you will be in red, and after a long time you will feel like trading is the gambling. No, it's not gambling. It has the signs that if you follow, stay disciplined with one system, you will make money from the markets. The money that you are making will depend upon various factors. If you are investing some good amount of money, you will get good return. If you are investing small money, you will get small return. Okay, this is not like quick money or easy money. This is a highly profitable profession when you follow the rules. Now let's see 3 secrets to reduce emotional trading. Okay, what you have to do is trading plan automation. What is trading plan automation? Let's see what is it. First of all, if you want to just a moment. Yeah. If you want to automate your trade plan to reduce emotional trading, you have to do these things. The first one is define the strategy. What is the strategy here? In this example, the strategy here is gap up opening, right? Now, you have defined your strategy. Okay, this is the gap up strategy. Now, set up your mind automation. This is not like algo trading or any software you are using. Your brain is your automator, or this is your algo trading. Your brain is your algo trading. Okay, I am not very interested to trade with algos. Why? Because there are so many factors that is influencing the market. When you are not in the trade, I mean when you are not taking your trade decisions, there is much more can happen. So I'm not very interested in algo trading. Now set up your mind automation. What exactly the mind automation here? Let's see. decide that you will trade only this strategy. This is called mind automation. That means if you have decided that on that particular day I'm going to trade this gap up strategy, when the market opens, if it is showing the gap up and if it is staying at the R1, it is showing the bullishness at the R1 along with Nifty and Bank Nifty, then only you will take the trade. This is called mind automation. Decide that you will trade only this strategy. This strategy in the sense, let's go to the charts here. So on this day, this is the gap up, right? You will wait the price to come to your location. What is your location? The location here is the R1, right? So you are having the R1 here and there is a bullishness here. Now you will see this is the 950 candle and you will check what is the 950 candle doing in Nifty. It is showing the bullishness here. So you can take the trade in Nifty. Why only in Nifty? Answer this question. Why only in Nifty? I'm going to give 5 seconds for you and I'll ask you why you only should take trade in Nifty. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Why? Why? Because the strategy says that you should stay at the R1. Okay. When you see in Bank Nifty, this is the R1. Will you enter the trade at previous day high? Am I tell you or teach you to take the trade at previous day high? No, right? So what is the strategy? What are the rules? You should stay at the R1 and see the price action in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So this is the reason why you should only take the trade in Nifty, not in Bank Nifty. This is why the markets are so dynamic. Most of the traders are not making money. They will not cope up with the dynamic actions of the market. They want the certainty or the static things to happen to them. They want to do the same thing every single day and they want to make big sum of money. It is not like that. If you want to make big money, you have to contribute very big, right? Market is so dynamic. That means it is ever changing. Okay, this is ever changing and this ever changing environment you should stay very focused and stay at your locations, take the trades there, whether it is the profit or loss, stick to the process so that you can make money in the long run. You are doing all these things with just 1 lots or 2 lots. When you make these things perfect, then you can take 10, 20, 30 lots according to your financial freedom, right? If you're having 10 lakhs, you can take the trades, the lots according to the 10 lakhs, but you have to perfect it with 1 or 2 lots, right? When you do that, you're going to have some great confidence in your side. This is going to be your edge. Let's go here. Parameters and risk management. Okay, we are here to reduce emotional trading. In that, we are planning our trade automation here. Okay, trade automation
initial balance or morning range. How to trade initial balance or morning range with respect to CPR pivot points plus 20 MA. I am going to discuss in this video. How to market, why morning range is important and how it gives the clues about the day. These 5 points will be answered in this video. Let's go to the video. For those who don't know about my channel, I am giving them a few introduction about my channel. I am a directional trader. Both buying and selling strategies discussed here, and mainly this channel is for novice traders or beginner traders. If you want to know about these points, you can follow me. Is the range between first. It would help me to reach more number of traders. Now go to the topic of morning range. Morning range is the range between first 1 hour high and low levels after the market opens. That means if you see here, this is 9:15 candle. Wait until first 1 hour completes. That means 9:15 to 10:15. You have to wait from 9:15 to 10:15 like this. After waiting the 1 hour, it looks like this. You have to mark this level to trade this strategy. Now there are 2 types of morning range, so that if you know these ranges, you can trade or design your trade according to the situation. That means the first type of morning range is narrow morning range and wide morning range. That means narrow morning range, this looks like this. 9:15 to 10:15, it looks like this. It's more or less like consolidation. You can't see any big moves in this time, so that can be called as narrow morning range. Wide morning range looks like this. 9:15 candle like this and 10:15 candle like this. There is a wide difference between high and low levels of first 1 hour. That can be called as wide morning range. We are going to know about narrow morning range with respect to CPR pivot points 20 MA and wide morning range. If you see narrow morning range breaks, that would be a trending day. And if you see here wide morning range, as already a big move has started and finished in the first 1 hour, there may be a sideways day or there may be a trade between these 2 levels. That means from here to here, from here to here. You can trade the borders in those days. I will give you some examples about this. Now see here, this is the narrow morning range, and if this is the 15-minute chart, for first 1 hour we have 4 15-minute candles. You know, this is the 4 15-minute candles, and the next 15-minute candle has broken the initial balance. As you all know, initial balance is this range from here to here, these 2 lanes. It breaks out the range and closes above the range. So this could be a trending day. You have to take the trade after the close of this candle. Put your stop loss below this candle and you can wait to the price to move further. This is a narrow morning range. Now we will discuss about wide morning range. If you see here, a big red candle followed by small red candles for the first 1 hour. That means this can be a sideways day. So all the rest of the day the prices move sideways. This is the price action of the day. Sometimes if you see here, the price may move like this to this border, and again like this to this border. According to the situation, according to the context of that day, you have to choose your trading. Okay, now why morning range is important? It gives clues about the day ahead. That means what type of day will be today. That means the first 1 hour is initial balance is in narrow state. If that state breaks, there could be a trending day. Likewise, wide morning range day, if that range has if that range is between two borders, there may be a sideways day. And in order to know about how to know these things, we have to know about the market and its types of participants. If you see, market is nothing but buyers and sellers. Buyers are and sellers are its participants. If you are here to in front of the screen to trade, and if you don't see anything happens in the trading hours, can you do anything? No. For this market, buyers and sellers should be there. You have to know that buyers and sellers are market, and two types of participants are active and reactive participants. You have to know about these participants so that you will get some more probability of your trade. Now, what are active participants, what are reactive participants? I will tell you in this way. Reactive participants are nothing but us retail traders, and active participants are financial institutional investors. Reactive traders, if for example in your trading account you have 1 crore rupees capital to trade, you are still a retail trader, because financial institutions are big boys that can trade with crores and crores of rupees. As we are all reactive retailer traders, we cannot move the price. We cannot make price breakouts or breakdowns, but financial institutions can move the prices higher. So we have to be in the side of active participants or financial institutional investors to make money. From this day onwards, you have to think with respect to active participants or financial institutional investors, because they has the power to move price up or down. They can break out or break down the prices. We have to be in the side of active players. How it gives the clues? If the morning range is narrow, it means that reactive players are in the market. Reactive players are nothing but retail traders like us. Like us in the sense, from 1 lakh capital to 1 crore capital to 10 crores capital, you are still a reactive player or a retail trader. If crores and crores of rupees needed to be a financial institutional investors. If the range got broken, you can assume that big boys or financial institutional investors are in the market. So you have to take the trade with respect to financial institutional investors. So be in the side of big boys. This is the success mantra in this stock market. If they make money, you can also make money. If you go against their wish, your stop loss may got hit always. You have to know where the financial institutions are going, where they are getting money, where they are putting money. So morning range decides the trending days sometimes. Okay, implementing the strategy of initial balance or morning range with respect to CPR and pivot points plus 20 MA. Now let's go to the charts, and I will explain how this can be implemented, in what situation you can implement this strategy. Today is 22nd August, and yesterday I have seen this pattern, so that I felt like, why can't I explain this strategy to you all, so that you can trade this strategy whenever it appears in the future. So if you see here, this is the first 5-minute candle, 9:15 candle. You have to wait until first 1 hour close. That means 10:15 candle close. Let's check where is 10:15 candle. This is the 10:15 candle here. So you have to mark this level. You have to mark this level like this, and with the help of this tool, this rectangle tool, you can mark this. After marking this, wait for the price to break this level. That means you have to mark like this, you have to mark like this, and wait for the price to break like this. That means this big red candle has broken, isn't it? This broken this initial balance range. So you can go short here. But as you are watching my videos, or anybody who is new to this video, my strategy is about 20 MA and pivot points. If this breaks rejection from, if this faces rejection from 20 MA and CPR, I can take the trade. In this also, if you see here, this initial balance has also broken. So there is a strong conviction that the price would fall further. You can take the trade. But in order to take the trade, you have to check Nifty also. This is another factor of mine. I follow this. Without following this, I will not take any trade. Now, this is the 1050 candle which breaks the initial balance in the Nifty. Let's check what is 1050 candle. If you see here, this is also 1050 candle here. Oh, then you can take the trade. But here you may have a question that CPR is a strong support. How can I take the short trade here? For them, my answer is here in Bank Nifty also. Here in Bank Nifty, it is below CPR and it is bearish. It is so clear, high probability trade. But here this is a low probability trade. Why I took the trade here means this is the initial balance breakout candle. And here also this is the initial balance breakout candle with rejection from weekly pivot. If you see here, this is the weekly pivot. So you can take the trade here even though it has CPR support, or else you can take the trade in Nifty after close of this candle below this. If you take the candle trade, you can take 1:2 risk reward, or according to the situation you can take the target. Okay, this is the narrow initial balance example. If you see here, there is a free fall till here. You may not wait till here because you don't know whether it goes like this or it takes support here. So every time you take the trade, put a particular target and take the target if it reaches. Don't hesitate or don't take decisions upon feelings, emotions. You have to have some static model of stop loss putting, target getting, everything. If I take the trade, I will be exiting after they close it this candle. I will not wait price to go like this, because you have to play the set time. That means you have to take the profits that are sure. If it closes below, even I can wait, but I play the set time so that I can get number of successful trades in a month. If I don't take the trade here, it may reverse like this. If you see here, it's 11:15 candle, and this is the 11:15 candle. It took support at daily pivot. If I don't take the trade target here, it may go like this. In the live market, you cannot expect everything as your wish. So if the market gives you money, take the money. Take the money and get out of the trade. This is my suggestion. Now I will give you another example of wide initial balance. This happens only 2 days before. That means 18th August 2022. If you see here, this is the first initial balance, first 1 hour initial balance or morning range. I have marked this at 10:15 candle. Here also this is 10:15 candle. Okay, so I have marked this level and wait to take the trade. As this is the wide initial balance, I'm not interested in breakout because this is the wide initial balance, and here also Nifty wide initial balance. That's the, sorry, here I didn't mark it well. I am showing you this is the initial balance. Whenever there is a wide initial balance, it may be a sideways day. If you see this day, this is a sideways day. See, this is a sideways day. entire day the price is between these two borders. Okay, these two borders. In such cases, observing different factors, you can take the trade here, because here the initial balance has rejected and this red candle has confirmed the move. If you take the trade like this, you have to wait till it reaches the another side of the initial balance, low of the initial balance. Then you can take your target. Let's see here also. If you see here, this is 10-15. This is the 10-15 candle. Okay, this is the initial balance range. Already it has taken rejection here. And this confirmed the move. You can take the trade and take your profits in this low level. Okay, according to the situation, you can take the trade in Nifty, Bank Nifty or Bank Nifty. But in this case, I am taking the trade in Bank Nifty, because if you see here, this is the, wait for some time. This is the 10-15 candle, if you see here, and this is the 10-15 candle. Here immediately there is a CPR support. So I took the trade here. And wait the price to come here, and I will take the profits. In these type of sideways days, it may not respect CPR pivot points. Sideways days are not very much respecting CPR. If you see here, I want to give you some insights about trading. If you follow 10 number of strategies, 10 different days, you may not be profitable at all. This is a mantra for you. Trade one strategy for 3 months. If you trade initial balance strategy with respect to CPR pivot points, you have to trade it for 3 months. If you take another strategy, you have to take the trade and implement it for 3 months and backtest it for rigorously for about 1 year, 2 year charts. Then you will know that what would be happening if I take the trade, and live trade it with minimum lots. After you are profitable with that minimum lots, then only increase your position size. For example, if you take a strategy, this strategy, you have to implement this strategy for 3 months with 1 lot of Bank Nifty or 1 lot of Nifty. For about 3 months, you have to write down the journal about the strategy, what happens that day, what is the scenario of that day. That means if the market sentiment is bearish or if the market sentiment is bullish, if it takes rejection at here, Nifty also take the rejection here. That means number of factors are here to look upon. So you have to take only one strategy so that you will be familiar with that strategy. That strategy acts in different situations, different days, you will be knowing it. Then end of the month you will make some money. Okay, this is the wide initial balance. Sometimes as I have shown you, see here, it would be like this. Wide initial balance would be like this. Wait.
Hey, if you want to continue struggling with your old boring models of launching courses, then you can skip this ad. But here is a proof. One of my student Arjit Gupta, who is a self-taught 3D artist, learned the sell before create model from my masterclass and getting amazing results. Listen to him.
Hi, I'm Archit and I was able to earn 2,15,000 rupees in just 45 days without recording even a single video for my online course. I was
for some time. Like this. In the wide initial balance day, the price may be sideways.
My online course. I was
for some time. Like this. In the white initial balance day, the price may be sideways.
My online course. I was
For some time, like this. In the white initial balance day, the price may be sideways.
online course. I was
For some time, like this. In the white initial balance day, the price may be sideways.
From initial balance low, it took support with such a good green candle at this candle. And it is moving upwards. These sort of moves can give you V-shaped recovery. Our market is so quiet. If Bank Nifty closes above this candle, then could have much bigger moment. it is moving really slow. If you are a option buyer, premium decay will happen. This leads to V-shaped recovery.